You know, you work so hard to do that meal prep on the weekend, and it saves you a lot of time because I had some frozen onions and peppers. I heated that up. I added some adobo seasoning, some smoked paprika, just a second, some chili powder, and some southwestern chipotle seasoning. So I added all that to the onions and peppers, and then I put, my serving, the 10 ounces of ground beef that was for today in there, and I kind of let that all meld together a little bit, and then I just sprinkled some cheese over it, and I had a lid on it to kind of help melt the cheese, and I'm gonna put it in my bowl and add some sour cream. And that probably took all of 10 minutes. So, hang on, I dropped my towel. Ugh. So, that's kind of why you do that meal prep. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt on the weekend. But, now 10 minutes. And I've got a full meal right there. I'll show you what it looks like when I get the sour cream on it. So, there we go. That is my Mexican bowl. Onions, peppers, cheese, beef, and sour cream. So, whenever you do all that hard work and meal prep on the weekend, this is what you do. You bring it to work. And I had some of the Rouse marinara sauce. I had 2 tablespoons of that, some cheese, and some Italian seasoning. And then I take my veggies and I pour the vinegar solution off. I pour it off and I'll be eating on this. And then I'll be eating on this. And sometimes when this kind of starts running low, I dump this into here. So it's kind of like like a vegetable Italian something or another. So, yeah. So that's how I use my meal prep. What's today? Today's Friday. Here's how it looks when it gets to the point of mixing it all together. It's just all mixed in with the meat and cheese. So that's how it looks when I do that. I've showed you this one before, but like I said, I'm just kind of showing you some things you can do with your meal prep. So I've got some garlic, herb, black pepper, and sea salt seasoning. Kind of, for me, it's like an Italian type seasoning. You could add feta cheese. I don't have any. So I'll use some cream cheese. And then I microwaved it for 2 minutes, but I think I'll do another 30 seconds. Got some black olives. I've got my ground beef defrosting for tomorrow because today's Friday. So for meal prep, I've got my ground beef defrosting, and then my country sausage. That's what I'll be using tomorrow. So I've got that defrosting. And I'll put a few olives in my thing. So, all kinds of things. If you have a family, you can cook whatever vegetables for them that you would want to. And then, have the ground beef and season it up however fits your preference. Okay, this is where being short is not fun. Have a lid here? I do. So I'm just going to do half of these olives today. I'll save the other half for later. But I wanted to soften up that cream cheese a little bit, and then I'll mix it all up here. Sorry, Roomba's running and he's coming this direction. He's been gone for 2 weeks, so he's having to pull double duty. Because with 4 dogs, you can imagine how lovely 2 weeks of not vacuuming looks. You know, I have this. And there we go. So that's how I'm using my my meal prep tonight. So kind of an Italian, Greek type thing. There's so many different ways that you can use your ground beef. You can season it up for whatever culture, nationality type food you like. I think it needs a little bit longer. That cold cheese cooled it down. Put this in the refrigerator. Anyway, the options are limitless. You can go Greek one night. You can go Italian one night. You can go ranch. You can go Southwestern. You can go so many different seasonings, so many different flavors. The options are truly as limitless as your mind. So, like I said, that's just a few things I did with it this week. I didn't do that many that I'm showing you. Just a few. Still doing my breakfast. And then doing that stuff for lunch. Oh yeah, I showed you lunch today. And this will be supper. I really think I'm going to drop it down to 8 or 9 ounces this week. I'm not sure which. But I think I'm going to drop it down because I've done very well. I haven't, had strong, I wasn't starving by the time the next meal came. So, there you go. That's what it looks like. Oh, and I'll have some of my veggies. Hang on. Slide this down. I won't eat all of it, of course. But still got my vegetables with my vinegar in it. My pickled veggies. Oh yeah. Oh man, this eggplant, horrible, horrible, horrible. I will not do that again. That was a dumb, well, it wasn't dumb. It was an experiment. But it was a failed experiment. I would not recommend it to anyone. So don't buy eggplant and pickle it. It is quite yucky. So what I've been doing is picking it out whenever I grab my veggies. I pick it out and toss it. So anyway, yep, so that's what I'll be having. A little bit of these veggies and then this right here. So that's supper. Here's another example of what I'm eating. I had some onion, frozen onion and peppers, and a little bit of mushrooms. I put that in the skillet with a little bit of lard, and then I added some cabbage, and I've had that going a little bit. And then I've got, this is that stew meat. I want to use that up. I did 4 minutes and then kind of stirred it all up. And it's got 2 minutes left. I seasoned it with my adobo and my smoked paprika. And I also put in some white pepper. And I will show you that when it's all done. Show you what I took for lunch. Well, today I did a little thing. It had marinara, and I had my garlic herb seasoning, and I had some cream cheese in it with my ground beef. And then I had my pickled veggies. And then I had, also for breakfast, I had, is that it? Yeah, my egg casserole. So tomorrow I plan to have my egg casserole. This is the last of the 10-ounce beef, I'm pretty sure. So there's my ground beef, the lean, 93% lean ground beef. I'll take my pickled veggies. And this is some ketchup. There's some dill relish in there. A little bit of some mayonnaise on the top. And then some of that G. Hughes. Oh my gosh. The G. Hughes, oh my God, honey mustard. So, overall, I would say the ketchup, it's Primal Kitchen ketchup. Hang on, I can't zip and do it. There we go, I got it. Okay, so I'll take that with me to work tomorrow. So overall, I always talk about the whole foods. So the ketchup's pretty clean. Mayonnaise, well, that's not perfect. The dill relish isn't not perfect, but it's pretty good. And this is definitely not clean. The sugar-free dipping sauce, but I want to use it up. Where's the list of ingredients? So, yep, that's a pretty long list of ingredients there. But like I said, I want to get rid of it. I'm not going to throw it away. So, the timer just went off. So let me put this into my bowl and I'll show you. And there it is in my bowl, about to be in my belly. So you can see the fried cabbage and the peppers and onions and the little pieces of steak. It's funny, I have not had to snack any as I've decreased the amount of meat I've had. I've still remained satisfied. And let me tell you, somebody over the years who just was always chasing hunger, always chasing my blood sugar drops. It's pretty remarkable to me that I'm eating 3 times a day and not having snacks. So I have that breakfast thing, and then I have my lunch, and then I come home and eat something like this for supper. Hang on, Roomba. There we go. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing to me that this right here is going to satisfy me till breakfast. So, yeah, this is how I'm doing. And, like I said, everything is, I'm really, really, well, everything except for what I had at lunch, or what I'm going to have at lunch tomorrow, that G.L. Hughes sauce. But everything else I'm really trying to do as clean as possible. Still low carb, still doing 20 or less carbs, and trying to just eat healthy. And this is working. I'm still feeling good, no issues. Like I said, my period is back. Yay! All right, well, I'll shut up. I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. And then, yeah, so I'll get this video posted so you can see some of the meals that I've eaten this past week. Bye.